Hi guys, it's Mrs F from the Scottish Technology Teachers Association. So today we're going to look a bit at some material identification. This could apply to people studying practical woodworking, practical metalworking, or even design and manufacture. Okay, so I've got a wee materials identification challenge for you. I want you to go and photograph some items in your house. Your teacher will tell you how many items that they're looking for. And you're then going to identify the materials and discuss the properties of materials. So to find out your properties of materials, you're going to have to do a bit of research. You're going to have to look over your notes a little bit. All right, I've given you an example down there. That's a desk that I have in my living room. All right, I can look at it. I'm thinking, what kind of colour is it? Well, it's a really dark brown colour. What kind of grain has it got? The grain's not very close together. The grain's not very straight. It's not very straight lines. It's kind of squiggly, wiggly and curvy. So automatically that's narrowing my options right down, and it's narrowed it down to tell me that that is walnut. Looking really closely at that though, that's not one solid piece of walnut. You can see there are 4 rectangular panels on there. And when I open up that desk, I can also see the same pattern is not on the inside of that desk. So that tells me not only that it's walnut, but that it's not a solid material. All right. What that means then is that's veneered. Veneering is when we take a very, very thin layer of a material and we then attach that to another piece of material. Now we do that for a lot of reasons. It might be for the fact that walnut, for example, in this case is quite expensive. So we can take a very thin piece of walnut and lay that and glue that onto a cheaper material. So it still looks like walnut. It's still got that nice aesthetic quality of walnut, but it's not been dead expensive. But in other instances we veneer because material isn't actually very suitable for its purpose. Its properties mean that something about it is not suitable for what you want to use it for. Right? So we've got a walnut here, it's veneered. On the inside, I can't see from the edges what the material is, but if I open up one of the drawers, I can see that the drawers inside are a completely different colour to the outside. They're a creamy, kind of yellowy colour, they've got almost no grain at all to them. So that tells me that the drawers and the top, and probably the sides as well, although I can't for sure see, tells me that most of it is veneered. All right, so again, going to items in your house, you're going to identify materials and discuss the properties of materials. Teacher will tell you how many. Obviously, if you're doing practical woodworking, you'll choose woods. If you're doing practical metalworking, you'll choose metals. If you're doing design and manufacture, your teacher might give you an option or might tell you a number of how many of each type material they want. All right, thanks. Have a nice day.